The weight of destiny is a burden that few can truly understand, especially when it demands a sacrifice that cuts the deepest, leaving behind the ones we might hold dear. But how does one reconcile the need for connection with the demands of destiny? Can we truly fulfill our purpose without severing ties with the people we love? And what happens when fate steps in, pulling us away from our familiar lifestyle? Today, we'll explore the 4 emotional complexities of this choice and uncover why sometimes walking away or being taken away is the most loving thing you can do, both for yourself and for those you leave behind. Before we move on, if you're new to our Celestial Corner, go ahead and tap that subscribe button like you're catching a falling star. And if you feel a cosmic tingle or pulse in your fingertips, let that be the universe's way of telling you to give this video a like or hit the thumbs up. Don't resist the cosmic flow, people. You know I thrive on positive energy exchange, and your support is like discovering a rainbow after a rainstorm. I appreciate you. Now let's dive into the video. For the chosen ones, this sacrifice is often an inevitability. Called to a purpose so profound that it transcends ordinary life, we find ourselves often facing the heartbreaking reality that fulfilling our destiny may require walking away from friends and family. Yet, it's not always our conscious decision that leads to this separation. Sometimes higher powers, destiny, fate intervene, pulling us away from loved ones for reasons that may not be immediately clear, but are essential to a greater purpose. In life, we all encounter moments where we must choose between what is comfortable and what is necessary. This choice or destiny is beyond personal ambition, but a calling that transcends personal desires. Whether you're meant to lead a movement, embark on a spiritual journey, or fulfill a unique role, your path is not meant to be easy. That's why it's not typically crowded, but a journey of profound solitude, where it demands more than the superficial connections that once surrounded us. Sometimes it may not be you who chooses to walk away, but forces beyond your control, guiding you toward a purpose you might not yet understand. It's not that you don't value your loved ones, far from it. In fact, it's precisely because you care so deeply that you must make this difficult decision or accept the separation that fate has imposed upon you. 1. Consider, for example, the moments where you are asked to choose between attending a family gathering or pursuing an opportunity that aligns with your higher purpose, or when you're compelled to distance yourself from a close friend whose energy conflicts with the new direction your life is taking. These instances are painful, but they are also defining. Each choice you make in favor of your duty over your personal life strengthens your resolve, even as it leaves a trail of heartbreak in its wake. As the chosen one, you must come to terms with the fact that love, in its most traditional sense, can often be at odds with duty. It's not that you must abandon love altogether, but rather that your love must transform into something broader, something that encompasses not just the people close to you, but the entire world or cause you are meant to serve. Walking away from loved ones is never easy. As a chosen one, you may face the emotional turmoil of leaving behind their support system, those who have shared in their joys and sorrows. Guilt often compounds this pain. Guilt for causing hurt, for seeming ungrateful, for choosing a path that others may not understand. But you know it's essential for your personal and spiritual growth. This initial conflict between love and duty can be gut-wrenching. However, it is also where your true strength begins to emerge, as you learn to reconcile these opposing forces and move forward on the path that only you can walk. Love is the death of duty. This quote from the series Game of Thrones perfectly captures the profound inner conflict that you, as the chosen one, face when your destiny begins to conflict with your personal relationships. The initial moments of this realization are often the most agonizing. You find yourself at a crossroads, torn between the love you have for your friends and family and the undeniable pull of a higher purpose that beckons you forward. In the beginning, the conflict may seem subtle, a creeping sense of unease as your life begins to shift. You might find yourself increasingly distant, not out of desire but necessity. Your heart yearns to maintain the bonds that have sustained you for so long, yet there's an undercurrent, a persistent tug that reminds you of the path you are meant to walk. This is the moment when the weight of your destiny starts to make itself known, and with it, the realization that not everyone can follow you where you must go. The turmoil you experience during this phase is what makes or breaks you. On one hand, you want to honor the relationships that have shaped you and that have provided comfort, love, and a sense of belonging. On the other hand, there's a voice inside that whispers of a greater purpose, one that demands your full attention, focus, and, ultimately, sacrifice. This internal battle is not one easily won. You might wrestle with guilt, questioning whether it's fair to leave behind those who have stood by you. But deep down you understand that the path you are called to is not a shared journey. It is one of profound solitude, where your duty must take precedence over personal desires. 2. Beneath the surface-level pain of separation lies a deeper reason. Those closest to you, despite their good intentions, may unintentionally hinder your journey towards your true destiny. Imagine standing at a crossroads. One path, well-worn and familiar, leads back to the warmth and safety of home. The other, a narrow and uncertain trail, disappears into the wilderness. Your loved ones stand on that familiar road, beckoning you to return. Yet something inside you pulls towards the unknown. This is the life of a chosen one, a constant tug-of-war between the comfort of those who anchor you and the mysterious call that only you can hear. This isn't just about distancing yourself from people. It's about creating space to fully realize your potential without being influenced by others' fears and limitations. Your loved ones naturally want to protect you from pain, hardship, and uncertainty. Their affection often manifests as caution, fear, or doubt, which can cloud your vision or deter you from taking bold steps towards your calling. The journey of a chosen one requires courage to embrace the unknown and trust your inner voice, even when it leads you away from those you hold dear. This separation, though painful, is often necessary for personal growth and fulfilling your unique purpose. It's important to understand that this situation is not the fault of your loved ones. They're acting on survival instincts, advocating for what they perceive as safe choices. However, being called to an extraordinary path is far from safe or conventional. As you pursue your higher calling, you may find yourself torn between the well-intentioned but limiting influence of your loved ones and your own inner drive to achieve something greater. While your family's advice comes from a place of care, it may inadvertently limit your ability to pursue your true calling, which often involves taking risks and stepping into the unknown. 3. Envy and jealousy, though often subtle, can be incredibly toxic to your journey as the chosen one. When those around you harbor these feelings, even unconsciously, they may undermine your progress in ways that are hard to detect. Their energy can manifest as negative comments, doubts, or passive resistance, creating an invisible barrier that makes you second-guess your path or question your worth. Separation from these individuals isn't about rejecting them, it's about protecting your energy and focus. When you step away from toxic influences, it's like the clearing of stormy clouds from the sky. Suddenly, the sun shines brighter, and your path forward becomes clearer. This separation allows you to rise above the noise, embracing your purpose without the drag of negativity. It's a vital act of self-preservation, ensuring that your light remains undimmed by the shadows of others. Sometimes the universe gently nudges you toward separation because it knows you need to be preserved for something greater. It's as if the cosmic plan has already written your script, understanding that shielding you from toxic energies is essential for you to reach your full potential. The universe is always guiding you to where you need to be, surrounded by those who uplift and support your journey. When separation feels painful or confusing, trust that it's part of a grander design. The universe is making space for you to thrive, grow, and become the person you were meant to be. Embrace this wisdom and know that every step, no matter how difficult, is leading to something extraordinary. Despite the heartache, you persist because you believe in a greater good. Your sacrifice serves a purpose that transcends personal desires, whether it's to bring about positive change, protect others, or fulfill a prophecy. You understand that your journey is necessary. This belief doesn't erase the pain, but it provides a sense of purpose that makes it bearable. Moreover, separation often signals a new beginning. The divine forces may be removing you from certain people or places to initiate a new phase in your life. Sometimes, strife and contention can hinder your spiritual journey, and separation becomes a way to avoid these conflicts and focus on the path ahead. As you navigate this journey, remember that you are not alone. The universe is conspiring in your favor, guiding you toward a brighter future filled with possibilities. Embrace the changes, trust in the process, and allow yourself to be open to the new experiences that await you. You are the chosen one, and your path is uniquely yours, filled with purpose, light, and the promise of something extraordinary. 4. Acceptance doesn't come easily for you as the chosen one. You may find yourself grappling with your choices, often second-guessing whether you've made the right decision. However, over time, you begin to find peace in the understanding that this path is uniquely yours to walk. The separation from loved ones, while painful, becomes an integral part of your journey, a necessary step in fulfilling your destiny. This peace isn't about erasing the pain. It's about finding strength in the knowledge that you are exactly where you are meant to be. As you move forward, you start to see the possibilities that lie ahead. This new path, though lonely at times, is filled with opportunities for growth and transformation. The challenges you face shape you into the person you need to become to fulfill your destiny. The sacrifices you've made begin to make sense as you realize that you are walking a path that no one else could walk for you. Even though you have distanced yourself from some loved ones, it doesn't mean those relationships are lost forever. The bonds that truly matter can endure, but they may require a new approach. You learn that maintaining connections from afar demands effort, patience, and understanding. It may involve embracing new forms of communication or finding ways to share your journey without compromising your path. Redefining relationships in the context of your new reality becomes a necessary step. This transformation allows you to keep your loved ones close, even if the connection evolves into something different. The love and care remain, but the ways in which they are expressed may shift. It's like being the star of a reality show called The Chosen One's Makeover, where the producers have decided to throw in a plot twist. You've just emerged from an intense transformation montage, complete with dramatic music and a few tears. You step out into the world and suddenly, the relationships you once had feel like old clothes that no longer fit. Some are too tight, others are a bit too loose, and a few are so out of style they belong in a thrift store. As you navigate this new landscape, it's like hosting a reunion dinner where everyone is trying to figure out how to relate to the new you. You might find yourself sitting across from your best friend, who's still wearing the same old t-shirt from your high school days, while you're sporting a fresh look and a new perspective on life. You attempt to share your latest insights about purpose and growth, but they respond with a blank stare as if you just spoke in an alien language. Yet amidst the awkwardness, there's a silver lining. You learn to appreciate the beauty of evolving connections, like swapping out a tired old recipe for a gourmet dish that reflects your new tastes. You discover that some relationships can be reimagined and seasoned with understanding and patience, while others may need to simmer on the back burner or even be served a final farewell. In this reality show of life, you're the director, casting new roles for those who truly resonate with your transformed self. And it's a journey that's as entertaining as it is enlightening. As we conclude this exploration of your journey, let's reflect on what it means to be the chosen one. This path demands everything from you, yet it gives back something invaluable, a sense of purpose that transcends personal desires. Every sacrifice, moment of loneliness and tear shed along the way is not in vain. These experiences are the fires that forge your spirit, transforming you into the beacon of light you were meant to be. The path of the chosen one is not for the faint-hearted. It requires a courage that goes beyond mere bravery, a courage rooted in conviction and a vision that others may not understand. It's a path that often feels isolating, where doubts creep in like shadows. Yet, for those who are called, it is a journey worth taking. It's a journey that not only transforms you, but also leaves an indelible mark on the world. The sacrifices made, the relationships left behind, and the comforts abandoned. These are the very foundations upon which a new future is built. You learn that sometimes walking away isn't a sign of weakness or abandonment. It's the ultimate act of love. In that sacrifice, the true purpose is found. To those of you who find yourselves at a crossroads feeling the weight of a decision that seems to demand everything, know this. It's okay to feel the burden and mourn the losses that come with it. By following your chosen path, you may experience short-term pain, but remember that this temporary discomfort paves the way for long-lasting growth and fulfillment. In moments of doubt, when the future seems unclear, hold on to the knowledge that your current struggles are shaping a brighter tomorrow. Take that step, even if it means walking away. Sometimes the greatest act of love is the willingness to let go, trusting that in doing so, you are fulfilling a purpose that the universe has carefully planned. If you ever find yourself doubting your path, remember that you too are part of this cosmic journey. Your steps, no matter how difficult, are leading you toward a greater purpose, one that only you can fulfill. Until next time, keep shining your light, staying open and remaining true to yourself. And if you found this video helpful, I'd love for you to smash that like button if you haven't already. And don't be shy, leave us a comment and share this video with your family, friends, and those you feel should hear it. Your support is going to help spread this message and reach more people who might benefit from it. For more on how to navigate this spiritual journey as a chosen one, don't forget to check out this video right here. And with that, I wish you much cosmic love.